What's up, everybody? It's your boy Shelby Cobra, aka the Introverted Verbalist, back with another episode of Thoughts of a Predicate Pothead, the podcast. And as you can see, I got another guest. I told you I'd get like a part 2 of this question because it's just such a good question. I need another brain on it. So I got my road dog, my day one homie, Sly Dilli from the Ville.
You keep giving up my government, my location, bro. Nice play. I ain't got no warrants.
Yeah, man. Just had to get another thought on this. So, thought of the day is: so what if? Actually, not even what if, because some other people would believe this too. So, what if the Earth is a living, breathing organism, and natural disasters like hurricanes, tsunamis, stuff like that, or is Earth's way of getting rid of bacteria and viruses like humans and other deadly organisms? What's your take on that?
That's a heavy one, dog. Because I mean,
It's a big one.
you know,
Shit, let me say that like real quick.
somebody say that the Earth's just a rock. You know what I'm saying? But
Just a rock floating
I
in
mean,
space.
it depends on how deep you really want to get into it. But we ain't gonna get too deep. But I do believe that the All Mother, yes, Gaia. You know, it's a symbiotic relationship that we have with our planet. Our planet provides us with nourishment through food, oxygen, plants to convert CO2, etc. Everything that we need is given. You know, if what we need isn't in our nearest locale, then we migrate. You know, I feel that not every natural disaster could be chalked up on a meta scale. Oh, well, that's Mother Nature showing her anger, you know, baring teeth. But we sweat. Humidity, moisture water itself, I should say, is something that is unique to our planet in the state that it's in. And the fact that majority of our mass is water, or so far to say a liquid. You know what I mean? It's not just water or some form of H2O in our body, but you know, our blood, our plasma only really accounts for so much of our overall mass. I think it's like 7 to 8%, or maybe it's like 7 to 10%. You know what I mean? But like of your like your blood.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the shit that keeps us alive. You know, puts oxygen and everything else where it needs to be. You know what I mean? I say that because you got to start at the core. You know what I mean? We sweat because our body overheats. Volcanic activity happens when the earth core, you know what I mean, finishes its process, converting molten lava into different various forms of rock and shit. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm high, but I'm parked for the night. I won't let that be stated.
Just me smoking.
Don't smoke and drive, y'all. It's just cold. It's the East Coast fall. Thanks, Fiona. But anyway, like, I'm getting off topic. Yeah.
we do that a lot here. It's a reoccurring thing.
Should have smoked that quick. But let me start new right quick. The Earth is no different than any other symbiotic relationship. It needs a host. It needs something that is codependent upon that host. I want to refrain from saying like a parasite. You know what I mean? Because symbiotic doesn't represent a negative aspect, whereas a parasite and a host represents aggressive form of a symbiotic relationship. Trees grow, they die, much like our skin does. You know what I mean? Every year it happens. It's the same process, shedding shit. You know, we sweat, we expel water, other forms of chemicals are in that, but that's where we have the water cycle and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the form of evaporation, everything goes up, comes back down. It's a self-sustaining life cycle. When something gets thrown out of whack, much like science has proven, there's a cause and an effect. There's an action and a reaction. With that being said, you can't help but to acknowledge that there are various forms of signs that show us Mother Nature is a living organism, being, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? The point is, if the planet was dead, so would we.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? If all water dried up, what happens?
Water's life.
But not just for us.
For everything. Plants, trees, fish.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So
and that's another crazy thing, too, like the water cycle. Like, just the fact that the earth is, like, it has its own, like, recycle system, like evaporation, condensation,
and cleansing
rain.
and cleansing too. You know, like a part of that recycling system that you just mentioned. It also has a way of cleaning water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Filtration system.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Filtration.
Yeah.
Word of the day. With no filter, you know what I mean? All kinds of shit spilling out.
Kafilka fish. But yeah, no dope, man. And I feel like it's not to be taken lightly. You know what I mean? A symbiotic relationship, when thrown out of balance, there's definitely forms of recoil. For example, bro, like, why the hell do people want to live on fault lines and be like, oh, it's only a level category A, B to the third power earthquake? Yeah. That ain't nothing. Get back to work. Bruh.
Yeah, meanwhile, a hurricane tearing up houses and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Wash away a whole house. Whole communities just, there goes Sharon and Susan and fucking everybody all down by the auntie house. You know what I mean? Like, just, it's crazy, bro.
Roof is gone.
There's a cause and effect, man, and I'm sorry to state that this planet has been fully studied and documented without, beyond any shadow of a doubt, for anybody to, you know, come back to the table and be like, haha, I just found this out. Because it's always gonna happen. In our short span of life, how can we say what is and what ain't? We didn't have enough time to prove it properly. Most people don't even know how to fact check or research shit. You know?
Not properly.
Do a bibliography. I dare you.
I hate doing bibliographies in school, man.
You know what I mean?
You need a bibliography, you need the citations. I know there's two forms, I forget the names of them, but
that's what I'm saying,
cite
bro.
Your sources, man. Cite your sources.
Do you know how much work that is?
Bruh.
So all these people,
that's a whole job in itself.
That's what I mean, bro. You 50 years old, you got like 30 years left before retirement. I'm this new young buck coming, you know what I mean? 20 some odd years old. All I'm doing is taking your notes, your facts, adding them, you know what I mean, as my foundation, and then continuing your study. So eventually I may or may prove you right or wrong, you know? It's no different than saying animals don't have a soul, animals don't have emotion. You know what I mean?
They do.
Animals bleed. Animals sleep. Animals know love. They know compassion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That too, yeah, man. Body language is 90% of any conversation, bro. You know what I mean? You have an unapproachable demeanor. You might not be the most social person, but inside you could be, you know, a social butterfly. Who knows? but you look like you about to Debo somebody's bike. Ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is like, it's a test of time, bro. Like, civilization has always been tested by Mother Nature's wrath. People just don't learn. They're destined to repeat the same mistakes, hoping for a different outcome.
Yeah.
I sell you a house in tornado country rather than suggest that you just move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This
Like,
is a dangerous area.
by the way, the storm shelter downstairs can hold 2 families. Just so you know. Oh, you'd like a different model? Like, I just want no tornado.
Yeah. Just live with my life being threatened. Like,
yeah, my family been here for generations. That's cool, bro. I like applaud your stand. You know what I mean? Like, you affirmed it. We get it. You ain't scared of tornadoes.
Yeah.
But I tell you this, you get snatched up in one. You're gonna rethink that.
And then what?
Real quick.
Insurance don't cover that.
Yeah. And I ain't saying run. You know what I mean? Like, over in Asia, they figured out a way, to try to predict and stay ahead of the curve. But they've also been forced to build buildings on springs and shocks. Like, how you building like 100 feet tall, got suspension system?
House got shocks.
Dudes be sitting up on the 80th floor tombo. Yo, they hitting this switch. Yeah. Oh, we blew a strut. Shocks is done. Struts all off, guys. It ain't hitting like it was before, bro.
Oh, we did a way of adapting, but
yeah,
some places on Earth just is not inhabitable.
No,
you gotta learn that.
No, definitely not.
It ain't worth the risk.
No. But I mean, they be living to die. I'm sorry. Mother Nature, like, you show me, like, this is not Pacific Rim. You know what I mean? You can just up jump in a big old machine and be like, I'm safe.
Yeah.
Like, tornado will take you. And your dog too. Hurricanes coming, tsunamis. 2014. What was it, like 100 mile high? Or somehow it was a crazy mile high wave. It was going like over 100 miles an hour. Like, obviously you can't predict that.
Yeah.
But in life you get sucker punched from time to time. So I can't really get on board with the whole, like, disasters are a way of, Mother Nature being like, yo, stop fracking. You know what I mean? Like, stop putting all this pollution in the air. But, because, I mean, I look at it like, we have bad days too. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I might pop off, get angry. I guess that could be the equivalent of, like, a volcano erupting. But you have to understand that every time a volcano erupts, everything that happens, that whole cycle creates new life.
Yeah, I was about to say, an island is formed, which is crazy. Like, basically, a mountain blows up and then makes a new one.
I know, right? Let me just, and not to mention, let me just cover all y'all shit in ash.
Yeah. Like that right there should be proof alone that the planet's, at least active. Like, maybe not like a living organism, but it's.
But there's some type of activity, man. Like, that's what I mean. Every other planet is dead in a certain way. And I said I wasn't gonna get into the deep shit, but you have to kind of get down to the deep shit. We are nothing but chemical. We are a chemical. We are atoms, just put together on a cellular level. You know what I mean? Like, it's if you think about it, you could even argue that we are here like a mite to clean up after Mother Nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're supposed to
protect it.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of sea animal wildlife that have and rely on animals like that. The rhinoceros has a special type of bird. just be chilling around, hanging out, you know, eating all the stuff that the rhino can't even get to. They got some short legs, no neck.
Can't look back and say they can't look back at it.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen a rhino look back at it.
Yeah. You know
That's what the bird is there for.
You know, and it's been that way, right?
Yeah,
like,
man. And like you said, that kind of goes back to what you said before, like symbiotic
the
relationship.
crocodile and the alligator too, bro. Like, you know, birds have learned how to forage. Like, what must look like? I know I ain't hungry enough to go dig out the teeth of an alligator or crocodile and learn from it. Be like, oh damn, cuz here I go. Wish me luck. Yeah. But hey, if I hop when I should have stopped, don't do what I did. Get better. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm cool.
Man, I'm cool. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, Mother Nature's funny, bro, because that's the whole point. Like I was saying about migration, animals realized that there was things that it's easier to move for the time being than it is to try to stay and continuously have to rebuild, waste resources to build more shit. You know what I'm saying? But am I allowed to swear on this?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Shit, I've been trying to censor myself since this shit started. But nah, man, that's a good question, though. Because I find a lot of people, they take for granted the air they breathe and the ground they walk on, man.
Yeah. And I feel like climate change, like whether you believe it or not, I feel like there is some effect. Like whether it's like from us or maybe like, because like before, you know, the earth went into like an ice age, and for like whatever reason, I don't think that was climate change. Like we never had,
to the best of our knowledge,
or
the whole planet was in an ice age.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of people still don't want to agree on that the earth was one under the name Pangea. You know what I mean?
Pangea.
And that everything is this way, and it's this up is down, and left is right, and fish are flying, and pigs are swimming. You know what I mean? Like, all it comes down to, man, is just who was around to say enough and be influential enough to deem what is and what ain't. You know?
He wasn't around, I know that.
But I know as far as we go, we're minuscule. Like, we're a small thing to a giant. I don't care if you're whoever. I don't care if you're your favorite rapper's son or that crazy uncle that show up at all the parties ready to bust it. You know what I mean?
Loaded.
Don't turn on Barry White. But no, man, it's just like it's obvious in my opinion. If we weren't welcome on this planet through that means, then yeah, like who's to say Mother Nature ain't some chick like from Moana, you know? I don't know, you gotta watch the movie. I got kids.
I ain't never seen the movie. I ain't got no kids. I watch Disney for the Marvel and Star Wars, that's it.
I watch everything, I ain't got a choice. But yeah, man, ultimately that's my stance on that, I would say. Motherfucker. We might have to come back to this. You can chop this one up for bloopers and shit. You can sift through the best parts of this. This is something different. I won't lie. This is cool though. I'm glad that you be doing this and shit, you know.
Yeah, man, it's a little something
different.
I think it was pretty cool though. I like it. We'll check it.
Yeah.
See what going in.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I'm open to any rebuttals. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I may look like I'm a Debo your bike, but I won't.
Nah, I pretty much like agree like on the same boat. Like not that natural disasters are like, you know, like revenge, but I feel like if you fuck with the planet enough, then like there's definitely gonna be a reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and we know that that's right. That's for sure right on.
Yeah. That's for sure right on. Like I was saying in the other video, like fracking, that's another example, like digging, like mining. Well, biggest example I can think of is like cutting down all the trees. You know what I mean? Burning forests
wanna
and shit.
know-
Like I feel like that sets off of like an imbalance.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And you want to know what I always found ironic? We need these to breathe.
Yeah.
But let's cut them all down.
Cut them all down.
We need a new mall.
Oxygen.
We'll sell it in our store.
Yeah. I want money.
Yeah. We'll sell oxygen in our store. Come to our store. Fuck them trees.
Yeah, it's like that song. I don't know who sings it or what that song is, but it's like pay paradise to build up a parking lot or some shit like that.
It's the girl. It ain't the guy. The guy did a redo version.
Pay paradise to build up a parking lot. Ooh, bop, bop, bop. But yeah, they knew what was going on.
I'm telling you, man, like it's systematic. Like lack of integrity, I find, is an all-time high because people don't even have like a moral code. They don't even have like a moral standard that they govern themselves by, let alone have others do unto them by that standard.
These days, it's like the only moral code is like do what you gotta do to chase that bag, guys.
But see, this mentality is,
I mean, obviously that's not everybody, but I feel like that's like
this mentality has come from a struggle. It's, you know what I mean? It's that struggle life shit. Like fucking putting GMOs and everything. That fake ass shit.
fucking with the chemicals, which fucks with us.
You got an alkaline on your diet.
Alkaline baby.
Alkaline on your diet. I want my Moesha special DVD edition box set back too.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Shout out Lord Squad.
Yeah.
Even though they ain't really squad no more, I guess. Everybody off doing their own thing.
They just loitering now.
Squad.
But yeah, man, these are one of the many thoughts of a predicate potted.
Aliens exist.
They out here.
They been here.
They out here. We out here. Thoughts be all over the place. That's what happens when we smoke. I don't know, 55 minutes, 55 seconds.
Oh shit. What are you talking?
Yeah, man, we was going. Yeah, I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. Yeah, so if you like it, you know, like, share with your peoples. Drop a comment if let me see, or shit. Hit the comments, let me know what you think about the thought of the day, about natural disasters and all that thing. All of them, man. Shit, we had so many. I can't even keep track. I don't even know what the topic was.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you in your outro.
Nah, it's all good. We still making it work.
Yeah, it just popped in my head. Though, like.
I know, right? It's like, which one?
They just had a few conversations, so it's like, which one you really want them to talk about? They're probably just gonna, thoughts. Yeah.
But yeah,
stay classy.
Follow, subscribe, tag. I don't know, whatever y'all young Thundercats do these days. But yeah, this has been many thoughts. And yeah, man, we out. So catch you on the next one.
Ho! And that's all I'm saying, man. Where like people don't even really have a moral code, man. They have no affirmation of who they are. You know, people need the group to co-sign, and they have this like ideal where saying sorry, not sorry, is the alternative to saying let's agree to disagree. but I can still have like a mutual respect for you.
Yeah.